How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you're new to this channel, my name is Zulu and this is my kitchen. Today I've got an incredible recipe coming your way. I'm going to show you how to make this amazing, incredible apple turnover. Wow.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work.
Alright guys, before we get started, I know puff pastry can be a bit intimidating. So I'm using my quick puff pastry recipe that only takes a couple of hours to make, compared to 3 days. So if you haven't seen my quick puff pastry video, I'll place a link to that video down in the description below. So to start, we're going to first cut the puff pastry off, as this will make 2 generous sized apple turnovers. And you're going to want to roll out 2 4mm thick sheets of dough and place onto a tray and put them into the fridge to keep nice and chill until ready to use. And now for this incredible apple turnover, we're going to be using 2 types of apples, Granny Smith and Gala, so that we get a nice balance in sweetness and sharpness. But you can use any type of sweet apple you want, like for instance Pink Lady, Golden Delicious, Honey Crisp, you name it, they all work great. First we're going to make the Granny Smith's applesauce, so you're going to peel, core and cut it off 3 to 4 Granny Smith's apples depending on the size, and put them into a microwave safe bowl along with 1 cinnamon stick that I've lightly charred with a blowtorch. Don't go crazy with the blowtorch, otherwise you will destroy the cinnamon stick. You just want to lightly torch it. And now we're going to microwave it, so you're going to tightly cover some cling film and microwave in full power for 6 to 10 minutes until the apples are cooked throughout. And right now guys, this applesauce smells incredible. I know what you're thinking, you just want to dig into it, but please don't do that as it is red hot. Allow it to cool down first. And now in the meantime we're going to prepare the sweet roasted apples. It's very simple. You're going to peel, core and dice up around 6 to 8 gala apples depending on the size, or any sweet apple of your choosing that is. And I'm going to heat over a pretty large frying pan over medium heat, and I'm going to roast my apples with the following: 80 grams of dark muscovado sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, 10 milliliters of lemon juice and 5 grams of ground cinnamon. And you're going to let it roast over medium heat for about 30 minutes. Making sure that you stir it every so often to avoid it from catching on the bottom of the pan and burning. And in the meantime I'm going to finish off the green applesauce. And you want to cook this over medium heat until the apples have properly broken down. Then remove the cinnamon stick as it's done its job. Then you're going to add in about 10 grams of sugar just to counteract the bitterness. And then in order to get rid of any excess moisture, you just want to cook this down for a few more minutes. And this guys will turn into the most incredible flavorful compound. It just smells incredible. Just look at these beautiful roasted apples. Look amazing. And guys, this green applesauce, my god, it tastes as good as it looks. No word of a lie. And then just let it cool off and pop in the fridge until it's ready to use. Next, we're going to sort out the puff pastry sheet. So I'm going to cut out a 20cm circle, and don't forget, save the scraps, as them scraps can make the most amazing pies, millefeuille, flans, etc. And now, in order to create a bit more room to add a nice amount of filling, you want to roll a disc out into an oval. And as you can tell, I'm not using any more flour because it's not necessary. And you're just going to roll the rolling pin back and forth to create a slight dip in the center. And at this stage, your dough should be nice and cooled. If your dough is a bit soft, pop it in the freezer for about 5 minutes or so to film. And now next, it's time to add the filling. Add 1 part green apple sauce and 2 parts roasted apples. And then brush around the edges of the pastry with some water so that it's able to seal. And now close the pastry and seal all around. Very important you remove all the air pockets. Then flip over onto a baking tray that's been lined with non-stick parchment paper and prick all over using a bamboo skewer to release all the steam so that the pastry doesn't go soggy and so it cooks evenly. And now using the back end of a paring knife, you want to go around the outside of the pastry just to seal it together. Then brush a thin layer of egg wash over the top, and the egg wash will consist of 1 egg to 1 egg yolk with a pinch of salt. And then put in the fridge for 10 minutes and do that once again. And now it's time to score. Use the back end of a paring knife, or even better, a grafting blade, the one you use to score bread with. Cut little thin lines on top of the pastry, but be careful to not cut all the way through. You don't have to do exactly the same as me, but if you're a beginner, I would recommend it. Keep it nice and simple. And then put it in the fridge to firm for a minimum of 30 minutes or up to 48 hours if you wish. And bake in a fan oven that's been preheated to 180 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Then remove from the oven and crank the oven up to 250 to 260 degrees Celsius. In other words, the hottest the oven can go up to. And then just go crazy. Just stir it all over with sugar and put it back in the oven and bake it for an extra 3, possibly up to 6 minutes. The goal here is just to melt the sugar. You don't want to cook it any further really. You just want to melt it to achieve a beautiful golden brown glossy shine on top. And that, my friends, is what I'm talking about. And then just slide onto a wire rack to let it cool down a bit, just so that it doesn't burn your mouth off, because right now it's red hot. It's literally just came out the oven. Guys, taste matters. This is definitely a recipe you want to share and try out for yourself. I hope guys you have enjoyed this incredible apple turnover episode. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Wow, that just smells incredible. Oh my god. That's incredible. This has got to be one of the best apple turnovers I have ever had. Hands down.